Pisces, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Pisces this week? Firstly, you had the Page of Cups flip over. Now you've had the Star card, the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands and the Moon card. So I'll talk you through these, then I'll clarify them and see a little bit more in depth as to why they've come out. Page of Cups, I really like this card. It's the energy of a surprise or something popping up out of the blue. In the traditional tarot card, there's a fish jumping out of a cup of like, surprise, you didn't know that was happening. So there's something that's going to catch you off guard, but it's a happy surprise, which is all that matters. It's a good thing. It's a good surprise. Then you have the Star card, and the Star is all about healing and hope and wish fulfillment. And more than anything, I think it can be quite healing to have something to hope for, right? Especially if you've come out of a dark place. The darkest places are usually because you've kind of lost hope. Whereas the Star card is all about that hope, right? And it kind of heals you to know that there is something to look forward to, or there is something coming, and there is something, a light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel as if with the Star card, there is some type of wish fulfillment coming in for you very soon, of something that you may have just daydreamed about because it made you feel better, and that you something to hope for, right? Then you have the King of Cups. King of Cups is very much the energy of somebody very calm and emotionally intelligent, but also balanced. This is someone that can regulate themselves without, you never see this person angry, and not because they don't know how to healthily communicate, but because they communicate so healthily that they don't ever get angry. They just they feel angry, but they don't get angry with you, is what I mean to say. They don't express their anger in any negative ways. Then you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the energy of communication coming in, fast things on their way to you, things being delivered to you. There's something on its way that you may have asked for a while ago, or it's just almost like, the thing about the Eight of Wands is it's so fast, it's almost like you've already ordered it, if that makes sense. Whether that be you manifesting, scripting, or genuinely ordering something, you've already put the order in, you've already placed it, because it's about to get to you, and it wouldn't be that close if you hadn't already put your order in or pre-ordered something. Then you have the Moon card. The Moon card is things unseen, mysteries. I really like the Moon card because it's very magical. It's very much, sometimes it's secrets, but if it is secrets, it feels as if it's probably your own secrets. You could be very secretive this week, or it could be something about you kind of sensing that others aren't showing their full selves to you, maybe. Clarifying the Page of Cups, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is expecting, which is ironic because it's a surprise. I said there's going to be something that catches you off guard. With the Three of Wands, you're expecting it. So this could be maybe a surprise party, or a surprise person pops up at your door and then you catch them on and you kind of go, haha, saw you coming, saw that coming. Especially maybe you are quite psychic and you're already kind of 2 steps ahead of everyone, but there's definitely something about a surprise. And with the Three of Wands, it definitely could be you flipping the switch on someone and then surprising them instead, because how can you expect a surprise? It isn't a surprise anymore, so it wouldn't have come out that way in the cards. It's still a surprise to someone, so it must be you surprising someone else, or I don't know. It's definitely someone's expecting something, even if it was intended to be shocking. Clarifying the Star card, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So Six of Pentacles is somebody handing you something, someone giving you something in this particular tarot deck, but it's usually like fairness, equal give and take, and this could be something where you've given a lot to someone and they're now giving something to you. They're somehow helping you out if you've always helped them out. It is clarifying the Star card, so it is something you have hoped for or hoped would happen. Whatever this is, somebody's just helping you out in some way. Could be loaning you some money, could be giving you back what you loaned them. But it's usually, it can be about money because of the fact that it's the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles, Six of Coins, same thing. Then you have Seven of Swords, so there is something a little bit mischievous maybe about someone. If this is someone kind of giving you money that they owed you, it's almost like you're like, why are you doing this now? What do you want? Or there's something that you're being given or handed that you're not trusting for some reason, even though it's something you want, because it's clarifying the Star card. So it's something you would hope for, and then you got it and you're like, oh, is this all that I wanted it to be, or is this something different? Clarifying the King of Cups, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you are single. Nine of Pentacles, very independent and single. So with the King of Cups here, you have a very, very good person waiting in the wings. Weird thing to say, someone's waiting in the wings. This could be maybe the way I've worded it, you might already know this person, but you're kind of just happy doing your own thing. You're happy living your life, doing your own thing, focusing on your money, your work, your stability. Your attention is elsewhere, and there's someone kind of just waiting for you to notice them. This is a very beautiful energy, because I just feel as if someone's kind of wanting to let you live and let you breathe and let you do your thing. They don't want to impose, but they also want to kind of watch you blossom, and they just like seeing you do you. They don't want to, it's almost like they're worried if they came forward, I feel, that they would then knock you off kilter because you're doing so well. Especially this week, it's like, I'll wait. Like, this person is very much waiting. There's someone that's like, well, I'd rather wait than regret it or get turned down, or there's definitely someone admiring you from afar, I feel. Clarifying the Eight of Wands, you have the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is a very innocent card. It's kind of like returning to your inner child, and it can also be a childhood friend returning to your life. With the Eight of Wands, there's messages coming in, a lot of back and forth energy, a lot of depth to a conversation you're having with someone this week. There's a lot more to it, like reading between the lines, or just how you feel when you're talking to this person. It goes deeper than surface level connections. It feels quite you and this, whoever you're talking to this week, there's some type of really heavy conversation, and heavy in, not in a sense of negative, just heavy in heart, heavy in feelings. Clarifying the Moon card, you have the Five of, I think that's the Hierophant. It says Faith, but it's the Five card, which is usually the Hierophant in the tarot. So there's something here with the Hierophant and the Moon. You're kind of committed to being a mystery this week. So whatever's going on, it's almost as if you could be somebody that's very open and very like, wear your heart on your sleeve. For some reason this week, you're like, nope, keeping everything to myself, keeping it to myself. I would rather be called secretive or questioned 100 times than share this, because there's something with the Hierophant, sorry. This is all about commitment. So this could even be you are committing to someone very soon. It's a lot about spirituality and faith and beliefs, but with the Moon card right now, you're either keeping your religious beliefs secret, or it feels more about you being very committed to keeping your private life private and keeping your life as a whole very private. You're very much like, I don't know if someone's trying to convince you to be more open, or someone's trying to convince you to share more of yourself, could be online, but you're very much like, no, I know who I am, I know I don't like being seen, or that the general public doesn't need to know me, and I'm going to stay that way. Like, there's something where I really like your energies, Pisces, because you're very solid in who you are, and you're not going to let anybody tell you what you should do or who you should be or how you should go about moving forward in your life. You're like, I know what I'm doing, or I know what I'm not doing. And it's that some of you've got this beautiful energy of mystery, and like, that is priceless nowadays when everyone's online. Hypocrite, I know, I'm all over the internet, but it's so priceless to be a little bit more discreet and mysterious, and I feel like you've really owned that energy of mystery and kind of eluding being known by people, and you're never really known by people even if you are online, but you're definitely not. There's something very, very beautiful about keeping yourself separated from people and prying eyes, and I just feel like you're doing a really good job at not joining in just because everyone else is doing something, maybe. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Town Tarot Tuesdays.